is the building blocks of that. This is what you're actually action you're taking to get to that end goal of your steps to success every month. So basically, you just pick 6 things a day that you commit to, doing like 20 minutes here and there of, of each, what do you call it, like category kind of thing. And you do it. So for example, for 20 minutes, you would add people. That's some people's 6 list. Part of their 6 list. It could be that you're messaging out host to post for 20 minutes straight or longer. You make it however, whatever fits in your own schedule.
Good.
Everything that you do to build your business every month, adding people, messaging people, posting, it's all broken down into 6 things you can check off your list every single day. And then, you put time limits on it and you focus and have committed action to your business doing these 6 things every single day. And there's lots of different things. That's why I want to do it together that you can do for your business. Like some people will get crazy with their Instagram stories, or they'll like commit to posting like 6 times a day, or like things like that, where we don't have to maybe do that much. That's like kind of crazy. Those are for the people, I guess, who everybody maybe who is a stay-at-home mom or like does it from home maybe. But I work 8 hours a day, so that doesn't work for me. I gotta focus a little bit on my other job, so I don't have time to be making like meaningful posts all day long. So like I said, it's 6 things that you're just gonna do to commit to your business that fits into your schedule. So yeah,
mom, and also,
well, with the kids at school, you should have more time now. Can't use that excuse anymore. They're gone for like 6 hours.
I mean, you don't want to get burnt out either. So like, I know
Right.
when I was at work, like I wasn't giving myself like scheduled like stuff. I was just doing it during work, and I was just like obsessed with like doing it. So I just kept wanting to do it, and then I got really burnt out doing it that way because I was on my phone. I felt
I feel like when you transition from like being at a job to like being at home too, it's just a total transition, especially with a baby. So I think your kids burn you out too.
My husband says that about all of us right now, just so you know, that we're all on our phones way too much. That's why my phone's always dead.
It is Colby. He literally just said that. I said, well, I got to get on Zoom. He's like, you've been having those like every night this week. I was like, it's only Tuesday.
We're trying to make $34,000 a month, you guys.
Right?
It's reasonable, okay? Right. Like, I mean, hello.
I told him, I said, you were just complaining the other day about me making
$1,000 a month.
Right.
He didn't even know that we were together not too long ago. So, that we met up earlier and was having that little meeting. So then he really would have said
like the hanging out stuff. That's not work all the time. Like today we messaged a few people. That's not all work. That's just hanging out with friends too.
Right.
But
right. It's making memories.
But
it's building our team up.
I'm gonna sit at my desk staring at my computer for 8 hours a day. So what's the difference? Just because somebody else is telling me and making me do it?
Right.
There's no difference.
Really look at it like that.
You're working while you're working.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I mean, like, she's saying like
my boss see me on my phone and he gets so mad, and I'm like, and I took my phone away somewhere. I'm like, I get so nervous. Like they're so mean.
Right. Oh, I know. I got in trouble like a couple times, and I'm like, are you serious?
I probably will soon.
Like, I don't want to be told that. You know what I mean? Like,
now you're both going to get in trouble together.
Yeah. But
they're going to gang up on you guys.
I know. Well, like, I don't know. But, so let's just start.
I almost fell off my swing.
What'd you say?
I almost fell off my swing.
Well, calm down there. We don't want to have to call the ambulance for you.
I know, right? Across the field, like, oh crap, here we
go. Okay, so let's get back on track because we only have 45 minutes.
And this is recorded. So.
Yes. This is recorded forever. It's going on YouTube.
Yeah, I think
so.
So are we making like a group list together, or like our
own? I want to commit to something that all of us can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, I can give you like a step success sheet, but like, are you really gonna do it all? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean, we've done that before. I sent you guys that whole like detailed like here's a list of things. Here's how I would stick it into my
I
day.
understand. I had that whole schedule and I did that for like a month and I was so tired after it, like trying to do like all 15, 16 things I had planned out for the day every single day. I was like so stressed.
well, this is why like we're really wanting to like just focus on 6 things, and like each one of us can be different because not one thing is going to work for another. We're going to try to find out, like, all of us have gotten loyals before. We're trying to figure out how we can get more loyals. So the things that do work for you and that have got you a loyal, you want to make sure that you're doing those things because that's what we're focusing on is volume. We're trying to like get our like volume up so that way you can promote to Ruby, so you can promote to Emerald, so you can promote to Diamond.
And I'll just add in there too, you guys, if we come up with a system that works for our team, we're going to be like popping rubies under us all day.
Duplication.
Exactly. We're going to have a list of things that they can do and say, here you go. If you do this, you'll be successful. Do it or don't, but it's up to you now. Here's the tools to get what you want, you know what I mean, from this business. So I think it's going to be like not only helpful for us, but I think it's going to help our future team members too, because it'll really just make it a lot easier because everybody knows how stressful it is jumping into this job because there is literally a billion things you could be doing almost at all times. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I think like the idea of doing like different ones for everybody would be best because then you can see what really does work. You know, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lists we're going to test out this month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I also you guys should like you can utilize my time here because if there's I want to do videos so that way like we can send out a video to like our potentials to tell them like what we're kind of about and what our team is about.
Right, like Brittany Cromwell was like talking about this in one of her like an interview thing where she just like literally like kind of pre-interviews them, you know, it's just like this is what I do. Does that sound like something you'd like to do? Blah, blah, blah. What are your goals? Does that whole thing. And then she just sends them a YouTube video. Mm-hmm. And this YouTube video kind of, I think it has like her story in it because it really is like an emotional pull. Like, what do you want and what are you going to get from this kind of business kind of thing where people are watching you and they're really connecting and they're not just reading a message in Facebook Messenger. You know, that's not very personal. But if you have like, you know, you're talking and then a video, it just seems to like work a lot better for a lot of the top leaders, but it's not even something you really think about until you're like freaking way down the line and you have such a big team, you need to automate things. So I think that like doing it now, probably, you know, see how it works. But we would each have to kind of do our own because you don't want to just send out somebody else's video because people are really joining you, they're not like just joining the business, you know. It's important to be personal as well, but that's like gotta be way down the line. Like maybe not right now for 6 lists, but just an idea in the future. But we have like tons of like big ideas, you guys. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be just trying out things to see what works basically until we figure out a system as a team, I think.
Yeah, I agree. So for the 6th list, like these are just things that you can do out your day, work them in your day, and just making them like a checklist. Because I was like really disorganized last month, and I felt like if I had maybe like a checklist, and then I just like stick to it, that I would be able
and
to.
Then you can figure out where it fits in your day if you know what you're doing, and you can see like, well, this worked really well during this time of the day when I did this. And you kind of like learn as you go throughout the month.
Yeah, and then that way you're keeping track of your stuff too, because that will most likely keep track better of your people that you're messaging to, as long as like post to post and other things too. So as long as you're like just working it in like another job. I mean, if you want to get, you know, loyals and distributors, you're gonna have to do these things and like schedule your time out.
Yeah, and you can always build as you get like more comfortable with the 6 list and add more
Oh
things.
yeah, we are
that it
not
takes.
average here. We're doing overachiever stuff, so
Yeah.
you can always do more. So I think the first one should definitely be host a post, because that is, like, has seemed to be working for everybody.
Right. I feel like there's a couple non-negotiables, and then we kind of like work through the rest. But I would like another non-negotiable is self-development. 100%, you guys. Like everything that you're feeling as you go through this business, we've all felt frustrations. We've all been in places where we felt down about it. Self-development will literally make you realize that every single like ambassador diamond has had the exact same emotions that you're having right now about your business. Whether you're feeling discouraged or super pumped, there's like, it's a roller coaster until you're already ambassador diamond. And even then you get a 2.0 account, so you get to do it all over again. So it like really never ends if you really, really want to go with this and make all that money. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of lost track of what I was saying. I did that in an interview the other day too. Oh, self-development. Yes, that's why it's so important.
We should.
You don't feel normal, I swear.
What is one book that everybody's reading right now? And be honest. If it's none, then
Hold on.
what are you reading a book?
I have a poetry book I read at work, but I don't know what it's called. It's like
Is it calming?
it's like women poems. Like I don't know what it is, but
Is it like, what is it? Like,
your schoolwork doesn't count, Megan.
That's all I read.
it's like
it's not no Dr. Seuss either.
what?
It is.
It's like
to
I don't
Dr.
know,
Seuss
poems
lie.
about women and their lives and like just emotions and stuff like that. It's like a deep poetry thing that I read sometimes when I'm bored at work. I can't hear you, Paige.
Oh, Jesus. Is it the Indian lady, the Rupi, whatever?
I don't know. I'll have to send you guys a picture of it when I'm at work tomorrow.
They're like cute.
We
They're
have
like little, and they've got artwork around them.
No. It's like they're like really plain pages, and like the top has a line across it, and then there's like a dot above each like section, if that makes sense.
It really is the Dr. Seuss book. No.
I don't know. Maybe I've only seen one. But anyway, so we've got host post and self-development.
What else do you guys think? What works for you guys? What has worked for you in the past? How to get you loyals?
Posting on your story.
Your story?
Doing polls.
You could kind of like
I think
posting together.
polls on story with products, and then also like just like genuine like content instead of like not like I know we all like edit posts and stuff, but like try to start making your own posts, because I think people can tell when it's like genuinely you know.
Oh, yeah.
People don't know.
What I've
I don't know what you
noticed
sound like.
that worked for me in one of my lives is talking about how like the celery. So I was making the coffee, and I slipped in there that I just got done with like my celery challenge or whatever, or I just got done with my celery like 30 minutes prior, and I love this stuff. Like I told how it made me feel, and just to drop celery below in the comments if you were interested. Just as simple like that. Like it got someone to say celery on it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this more often, because it felt more natural than like drop a comment, 40% off, like I always do. So it like really, I liked that kind of just like naturally slipping that in there. That seemed to help me with things.
Yeah, I think posting like stories, going live, and just on
Being
your
more raw.
part of the posting.
So I want to challenge you guys to go live every day. I know most of us already do, but like just to go live at least, like even if it's not anything about the business, just like kind of sharing something that like go live about
I
your kids or whatever.
Yeah, I went live one time about like this place I used to just like park and stare at after the paper route. It's really easy. Just like, what's your favorite spot? Like, go live in your hammock,
Something the
Caitlin.
kids are doing.
Go live on your. You did, I guess, already too. Ashley went live on your porch swing. Just get people like interested in what's going on with you.
Yeah.
They're not just following the products; they're following you. And when they connect with you, that's when they're gonna buy it from you. Nobody's like just like wants to be sold to. They want to trust you first.
I think Tracy Madrid said today too about like branding yourself, like how the Popeyes chicken thing where she's like marketing the way that someone like said something is what got people to buy that, Popeyes chicken. It's like they don't give a freak about like the products. People can buy like and not even know what the products are, what the products will do, and like so really focusing on yourself, like putting yourself like
right. For example, like Cheyenne Knox's thing is cactus and pink. Like everybody knows she loves pink, and everybody when they see a cactus, and they'll just like reach out to her and be like, "Oh, I thought of you today," and things like that. Because when they see that, they think of her. That's what branding yourself is all about. When you want people to be thinking of you constantly throughout the day without them even realizing it, because when they see things, they're just like, oh yeah, that person I know loves that stuff. Like Caitlin's is pineapple. Kelsey's right now it's her pregnancy. Like people are just talking about the same things, not in an annoying way, not just what somebody else says about it, what they feel about it, putting their feeling and why they love something on their page daily. And it's just like, like little things like a freaking cactus and pineapple.
Like, I feel like mine is alcohol right now, and I really got to stop that. So like, I really have to like, because you don't want to attract the wrong crowd either. So you gotta be really cautious of that. So
yeah,
I think I'm gonna kind of like redo some things on my profile.
Yeah, mine. I would say I want to talk like more about my house and stuff when I get back to it. But my dog is my branding. Being a godmom to her children. I have a lot of pictures with them too, but people are gonna think of me when they see certain things because when you see a little annoying chihuahua, you'll probably hello. I'm with you always.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just have fun and do things that you like to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It does not have to be like it works.
And then messaging. I would say messaging would be a big one because if you're not messaging, if you're not asking, then the answer is always no. So, like, along with post to post, like post to post would be like one. This would be like,
right.
This would be like, in a sense, interacting, but like gaining friendships. Like, just like,
you kind of feel out what you need to do. Like tonight, I had my host to post like script, and I was just greenlighting. I just went to people online, and I was just messaging them. And so when I clicked on them, I would look at their picture and be like, okay, well, how am I connecting with this person? Have I talked to them before? Have they hosted posts for me before? So if I talked to them before, I was just sending out my, hey, can you do me a favor? If I'd never talked to them, I was just saying, hey, how are you? With a little smiley face. And then if I got like a vibe with somebody that I was looking at, I would just send them like, hey, have you ever thought about working from your phone? And I just did for that for 20 minutes. I probably got like 100 messages out. Like just going boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Just quick. It doesn't have to take a long time. And it doesn't have to be like super thought out either. Sometimes you overthink things when you do that. You just go quick. You're just doing it before you even have time to think.
What was that thing that your brother said about like his business?
He like shakes like 20 new hands a day or something, and that's his like 6 list. He just goes to introduce himself to 20 new people a day.
So along with
that's
that,
for life insurance.
Like having a message and an offer opportunity to 3 new people. So making sure that every day you're maybe like reaching out to 1 new person or something like that about the opportunity.
Right, and I think everybody can kind of like fill in the blank, like how many hosted posts do you think you can get up today? Mm-hmm. Is it 5? Is it 20? You know, like you really want to push yourself if you're trying to promote. So remember that, but make it like reasonable so you don't freak out, Nate, and just feel
And you
stressed.
can like talk to any one of us individually and like being like an accountability person for somebody else.
Right, or in the chat, like that's why we have this separate chat, because we really want people who are going to be doing these things in it so we can pump each other up. Because when you're excited about it, it doesn't even feel like work.
Yeah. And I like that we're all doing this together, because like when you're just, one person, it's kind of overwhelming to do all this stuff. But I think we can really pump each other up and like get this going. I'm feeling this energy, I like this.
Yeah, like do you guys, I don't know how many of you guys were with us when like everybody promoted in March. Like holy shit, the energy from that whole chat, everybody was like on it, putting it, like everybody was interacting, everybody was putting in their LCs, everybody was so excited for Alana and Kelsey, and everybody promoting like boom, boom, boom. It was so much fun. Like that's what kind of vibe we want to create in our chat that we separated people out of. So if you're not going to commit to these things, like don't get butthurt if you get like booted out, because we just want that vibe. That's what we want all the time. We want to be on fire, going. Like I just watched a video of some girl who signed $7,000 in just 1 month, all of her own volume, not even just her team. She personally signed 7K in 1 month just doing host to post consistently all month. That's freaking nuts. Yeah. She went from diamond to double in 1 month before the end of the month. Like she's just like, oh, 7K, whatever. I'm just gonna do it, So it's totally possible. You just gotta figure out what works. I don't know. We'll have to like test it out a little bit. But
and utilizing scripts. So like making sure that you're organized enough to like when you are sending out those messages, when you are doing those post to posts, make sure you have the scripts ready, lined up. The things that have worked for me is like when I see a host to post, okay, somebody commented on it, they're interested. Usually my host to posts are for weight loss or detox. I think it's the one that Alana used when she went prez. So I'm still using that. I just have it with Text. I would totally utilize yatext.com for like changing the words around, so that way Facebook can't
go to bed.
I think it like can't detect the words, like the code is like something different or something. So utilizing Text, and then so when I like message the person back, I'm like, hey, I saw you comment on like Kayla's post. What are some of your health goals that you want to work on? And then they'll tell me, oh, like weight loss, or there's that thing where I sent where it's like weight loss, hair growth. I don't know. There's like different categories or something. Like which ones were you interested in? And they'll tell me like, oh, if it's weight loss, that's kind of my go-to is weight loss. So then I'll just be like, how much weight do you want to lose? And they tell me, hey, I want to lose like 30 pounds. So anywhere between 20 and 40 pounds, I go with the triple threat. So my triple threat, you can make your own system. And that's another thing that Tracy Madre was talking about. Making a system of products that work for you, that you can be like, oh, hey, I'm going to sell this. I'm going to sell this. So pick 3 or 4 things that is your system. Mine is the triple threat. So it's the Thermify X, Fat Fighters, and the greens. So what I do is like I have a script that is already, I'll send it in the chat here again. So I just have a script that I think it was Jill sent me, and she had like explaining the Thermify X, explaining the Fat Fighters, and explaining the greens. And then after that, you say, how does that sound? Because you'll want to end with a question, so that way they can reply back and tell you how does that sound. Some people say perfect, some people say great, or like how much. So I immediately will go into like, we have or like, oh, girl, I'll hook you up. Like I'll get you this for it retails for $160, $200, you know, just kind of like the blank that retails for that. And then but for being my, let me see if I can like pull it up so I can tell you what So I've been saying this, and you can kind of like go with your own way of what works for you, however comfortable you say it, or how you like to, how you sound. So that way it sounds more like you and not like somebody else. So I say I can hook you up, girl. This package retails for over $240, but as part of my 90-day weight loss group, you get crazy perks. So I can waive the $50 membership fee and give you my 40% discount. And then I'm like, you kind of want to build their like, you know, excitement, and you kind of want to, what is it called? The urgency. Yeah, the sense of urgency. So I say, so I can offer this discount to you for $100 a month plus tax and shipping, of course, in parentheses. And then you pay only 1 month at a time. I have one spot left for this offer. Do you want to grab it? And so just kind of like go back and like look and see what has worked for you before to like getting loyal customers. So that way you can try to figure out what is it that will work for you. Like, because I signed like 400 BV in one night from that, like just sending that script over and over and over again to what all the hosts have posts. Like I just kept it really basic. And if somebody like didn't answer me back, I was just like, hey, because also Tracy Madrick, I get all of my tips from her. She said to she said to ask people how, like, is there something better? Can I explain this better to you? Can I explain this better to you? Or just like asking them, you know, well, what can I explain better to you? So that way you're not assuming that it's money, because a lot of the times I would just be like, hey, we could just put you in for the cleanse, but you don't want to assume that it's money, because they could have, you know, went to, you know, go get their debit card and totally spaced it out. You know what I'm saying? So you never want to assume that it's money, the reason why they don't want to buy this huge package or whatever. But yeah. So then if they say it is money, then you can be like, well, let's get you started with a cleanse, and that's only $39 a month, and then we can work in maybe when you get paid next, or whenever you want to start, you know, actually working, not actually working, but you know what I mean, like when you want to, you know, post for that other order, you can grab that last spot for 40% off, you know.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be hard, you guys. Like, I mean, we're all here because we've seen results with these products, and we want to share that with other people. Like, you can get excited about that. I'm freaking obsessing over the triple threat because I know that I lost 3 pounds with it. You know what I mean? Like, share what you've used, what's worked for you. People want to know. They don't want to see just somebody's picture. I haven't like sent somebody else's like results picture in a chat in so freaking long. I talk about my own results because the only thing I try to sell are the products that I've used. That's what I always start with, because most people do tell me they want to lose 20 plus pounds, and that's what's going to work. You know, so it's like, get passionate about something that you're using and just talk about it and share with people. You know, like I know how I felt when I was trying to lose weight. That's how everybody feels. Like, you know, you're just taking that feeling away from people and helping them actually reach their goals. So it just feels really good, like when you get messages from people saying that, oh, like I just stepped on the scale and I lost weight, and you know what I mean. It just feels really good. So you'll get excited about it as you start seeing those people come back and tell you that too, because you know it works because you used it. They'll be back to tell you that, you know. It's fun. It's salesy.
I've been getting a really good like feedback from my polls with hair, skin, and nails. I just sent it in the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. We're almost out of time though, so we all have at least this should be growing your network.
Oh, yep. Because yep.
That's all kind of part of the same thing. Yeah, so we'll throw this in the chat too, so that we have the 6 things and make it your own. You know, these are just kind of like the categories that we think that are most important. There are so many things inside these categories that you can commit to doing 20 to 30 minutes each. You know, each category, the 6 things a day, to really like focus in on one thing with really intentional work.
Yeah.
Because being back and forth and all over the place, it's not. People can tell you're stressed when you're stressed.
Yeah. And don't take time, like if you have to work, don't take time like from your work. You know, you need to stay focused in your jobs or in school, focusing on like those things, and then just having that set time, like, okay, now I'm gonna work this business. Now I'm gonna like dedicate some time to this, because I mean, when you dedicate your time to it, then you'll be more happier with, you know, the outcome. You're more focused, and you're doing better in those aspects. Right? And then just making sure you know, taking a break. Then what else was I saying? I was gonna say something.
Everybody could like get what they're gonna do down and just kind of like share what they decided for themselves.
Yes.
Just so you know.
This is this week is a test run. So next week we're gonna go over what works for us. So about your steps to success, because we're gonna get some loyals and we're gonna get some DTs. Okay.
And we're gonna have some promotions this month.
Yes, exactly. And we're gonna come back here and we're gonna tell like what works for everybody. And then that way, like, we can thrive together, because so just kind of pick your products. This is kind of like your homework, I guess you would say, or whatever. But pick your products that you want to sell as a package, and then finding your scripts, like for host to post, making sure you can just like, because you know how easy that is, like when you just like, you don't have to think about it, you don't have to do anything, you can just send a script, like and to do a host to post. That will go so much quicker.
Talia and I have been like really talking about working smarter, not harder, so we're gonna try to do that, but got less than a minute, so we'll throw what we got here in the chat, and then I guess tomorrow, when you have time, make your list and tell us what you're doing in the story. Gonna pop off though, because it's gonna make us.
All right, I love you guys. Thank you guys for hopping on. I appreciate it. When you show up, you go up. So
love you.
Love.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.